Well, where did you come from? Where did you go? Are you doing it? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Welcome to the podcast. I'm Chris. I'm short and have a little dick. That's Forrest. Stop laughing. That's Forrest. He's tall. He also has a little dick, and that's Justin, and he's medium height. And he's a medium dick. His medium dick, because he's our guest. We'll show him the respect. But yeah, so good to have you on, man.
Thank you, man.
Could you introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm Justin. I was I call myself alumni from ISB, and I was alumni with Forrest. I'm currently in Indiana right now, pursuing kinesiology. So, yeah.
Racism, my brother.
Or like,
Racism.
I guess like being Asian American, or like our experiences growing up with like Asian parents, and then like coming off to college in the US and like being surrounded, like being a minority. I guess to start, like for me, I don't feel a lot of racism on the street, but like I do get scared sometimes when like I see like old white people. And I don't think that's a rational fear. I feel like it's like based off of like what I've seen on the news of like all the Karens and stuff, like the man Karens too, just like being racist to like Chinese people and Asian people.
Yeah. I mean, wait, Justin, I remember you told me some stories. It connects with what Forrest just said about like being scared. You told me some shit with like cars in Indiana and like following you and stuff, and right?
Indiana is just the whole because the first half semester I've been to IU Bloomington. IU Bloomington was on the news a couple weeks ago about the black man almost getting lynched there.
Oh, geez.
Holy shit! Really? Like on campus?
Yeah, that's right next to my campus. And
oh, shit.
Oh, geez.
For the first 3 months, I've been called a chinks.
Oh,
like,
fuck, bro. For real?
Chinese piece of shit, like dog, like.
Oh my god.
Just from like kids driving cars, and they think it's hilarious.
Like they scream out the window.
6 times in 3 months, and almost got in the fight with this African American. He's like, you Chinese piece of shit. Like,
oh god.
I was like, for anyone, you should be the one to know that being a minority isn't, a fun thing. So that baffled me so much. But
dang.
Yeah, not just that. Even here, Fishers is kind of like an hour drive away. Is kind of on the countryside.
Yeah.
We will go on walks, me and Anna, and the neighbors. Like you said, the old white couples. There's a couple of them, and it is like extremely clear because we will have another person walking in front of us that's not Asian, because I'm the only Asian here. I think they will greet them, and by the time they pass us, you can see they rolling their eyes and like turning the other way, like, or just glaring. It's like, where did this Asian guy come from? Like, look at his ponytail. Is that guy gay? Like, it's just mockery. And
you should have whipped out your cock and just slapped him repeatedly in the face, bro.
like what I've learned was that like I could have like did something back, but like where we stand, like I don't think is gonna make anything better. And yeah, it's just really disappointed, I guess.
Dang, that's really disappointing. I remember when I used to live in like Indiana and Michigan. I think I told Chris this before, but this one kid in math class said that I have the skin color of pee. Like, your skin looks like pee. And I'm like, dang, like, that stuck with me. Yeah, but now like I feel like I'm embracing, like I used to be like I remember Chris and I had a conversation about this once where like when we were young, like Chris would ask his like mom to like pack him like a white kid lunch or something, right?
Yeah, man, my mom would okay, so I mean y'all know like 糖醋排骨 is bomb, bro. If y'all don't know, it's like this the sweet and sour spare ribs. Then I had that for lunch, man. But all the other white kids are eating PB&Js, and I actually absolutely hated PB&Js. But I remember going home and just like, tell my mom that I hated her cooking, that she needed to pack me PB&Js and goldfish in a Ziploc like every other white kid. Yeah, it was. I think like even it's weird because that was in Beijing in ISB, which is stupid because my home country still experiencing a pressure, an irrational pressure to try to assimilate, negatively in a negative way. Yeah, so that was kind of messed up, I think.
Yeah. That's just, man, because it's kind of different from what I've experienced. Because I went to the States. I was born in the States, but I was sent back as a baby to live in China. So I went back to the States after 9 years to go to elementary school there. And during my entire lifetime, the single most accepting group of people were those Hispanic and Black kids that first saw Asian person there. Because before any Chinese people or Asian people moved into Pasadena in Los Angeles, we were practically the only Asian people living there, aside from a few Koreans and Indians. But the people like, oh, do you know Kung Fu? Like, Bruce Lee. So I didn't even know how to talk. I didn't know how to speak. But talking about the lunch situation, my grandmother would boil me a box of dumplings, and the only way I really made friends was that like kids were like, "What is that?" Like, so to make friends or get like a deal, like you have a cool toy, like you want to exchange like dumplings for that. Like, I didn't know how to talk, like I didn't know English at all. So, but yeah, it's really sad to see like this childish acceptance and innocence just disappearing as people grow older, I guess.
Dang, I can relate to like not being able to speak, and then like not like realizing only after that like people were kind of just like, ooh, fly, being like mean. But yeah, now I'm like fully embracing like if I like now like if I see like a say like a like those like Asian people, like Asian guys that like dye their hair and then like don't eat rice and like can't use chopsticks. I'm just like, man, you're missing out on so much. And like,
I mean, I don't think it's their. My take is that it's not their fault necessarily.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
In all honesty, it's not a personal decision, in my opinion. Coming from someone who very much so is a product of an effort, an extreme effort to assimilate into, just say the standards of white masculinity. I don't know about Justin or you, but the whole reason why I started working out was basically like there's just basically trying to reach this goal of being on par with white attractiveness or like white masculinity, right? And being Asian, always being kind of seeing myself being portrayed, just say with the actors and media and stuff, as subordinate, or like the nerd, or like the gay kid, right? Or like the just basically emasculation through a pop culture, right? And then feeling like this pressure, like, okay, so if I can't be white, I mean, I used to literally lie in bed. I was like, please, like, wake up tomorrow. Hopefully I'm like white or even half white, or be like, why didn't mom marry a white man? I'd be at least half white. I couldn't change that. So I was like, okay, I can work out. And through trying to achieve, right, maybe a more muscular build, hoping that would like elevate me. But I don't think it was ever like a personal like issue, more so. I think it's a lot harder. I think we're glad we got to experience China as teens. I think that's important, not just growing up when you're little, but when you're at that point in age of realization, self-search and identity, being able to be in your home country, right? I think a lot of those kids, they're like third or fourth gen ABC. they're not first gen like us. You know, maybe their parents immigrated way back when, and then Chinese is not even said in the house. Maybe only the grandmother's generation speaks Chinese. I think it's a big thing. I mean, third gen immigrants, there's statistics where second gen is bilingual, like slightly bilingual, and then third gen a lot of times is monolingual. So like, in all honesty, I think it's kind of messed up, but like, I just think it's just due to like such a push with American societal values for everyone to be able to fit in the right boxes. And it just doesn't feel right for a lot of people to like be Chinese in the way that just say through expression of like language or music or food, you know. And sorry this is dragging on, but I actually I wrote an essay about the inner identity crisis that American-born Chinese people go through, or just let's just say Asian Americans in general. And I'd say the biggest thing is like you're torn between two cultures where you can never be fully American due to the othering and alienization of our because how we look on the outside, but we can never be fully Chinese. And I think that's a big part of like all those like, you know, Asian baby girls, a lot of those, what is that, Kevin Yun, that like that meme where it's like the Asian fuckboys. Yeah, like I feel like they're just so torn, you know? And I think it's tough, yeah.
What I feel like is absolutely correct. Just elaborating on both. I feel like a lot of this, our Asian current predicament in this race war almost, is that a lot of Asian people aren't standing up for their own culture. Like you said, a lot of people, you know, dye their hair, like, you know, they listen to other, you know, cultures' raps, like eat their food, you know, wear their clothing. You can see that a lot of these minority groups or people of color, they wear their skin as pride almost. They celebrate their culture as pride. But I know a handful of people that were attending high school with me back in Los Angeles. A lot of the Asian American kids, they would be shamed when their parents talked, you know, spoke, you know, their native tongue to them when they picked them up, because they would think that it's humiliating to their friends to be heard, like, you know, like don't speak Cantonese in front of my friends. It's just humiliating. It doesn't sound right. So a lot of what I've also experienced a lot was that a lot of Asian American kids that were like, you know, probably fourth gen, completely monolingual. And I remember I wasn't the best at English, and I would get bullied by these Asian kids.
And they call you chink, and then you're like, you chink too.
Yeah, and then basically they will make fun of my grammar, how I, you know, my sentences, like ching chong ching, like. So back to what I'm saying, like, people, you need to save yourself before others can come in. A lot of, like, it disappoints me so much seeing people, you know, like, celebrating others people's cultures when you have like 5,000 years worth of culture to wear as pride. And a lot of Asian people aren't standing up for each other as of now, and they haven't ever since. I think ever since, the closest thing I remember is that it was a Black on Korean violence back in LA.
Oh yeah, we're like all the liquor stores are being fucking robbed and burned down and shit.
So the media plays a lot in this, but yeah, like us as Asians, a lot of people don't feel like it's a prideful thing, you know, to be Asian. They always trying to seek other identities, which is completely, you know, understandable given the current predicament of the social network we have. the media, barely portrays any Asian, characters, and you know, so it's too much to. It's so many things wired together that's wrong with America today, and it's just led to all this, I guess. So I feel like the first step to even fix this is just Asians themselves. They need to stand up for themselves and realize that you got to be proud of who you are, and your fellow Asians are being discriminated on a daily. And I see a lot of people like ABCs, I guess, not just all Asian heritage people that were born in the States. Our generation, a lot of people like feel like there's a derogatory term I think everyone knows is like 香蕉人. It's like banana. Like,
yeah.
Which I believed I was, although.
Oh, me too, dude.
Yeah, although
me too, brother.
Although I gone through all that discrimination, like I still felt like it's like I hold a U.S. passport. I'm a U.S. citizen, but no one knows. No one knows that. When you go outside, you're a Chinese person, like an Asian person, to average population. So no one's gonna think that because you're American, we're not gonna discriminate your kind. So that's one thing I really learned when I got into college. So yeah, a lot of people need to know that just holding a passport, being a U.S. citizen doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be showing that shit to everyone you see. So
I mean, right now it means like less than nothing, it's not that great to have a U.S. passport. But going back to, I had an interesting point. When you're kind of talking about like this lack of pride in being Asian, or just say like being Chinese. I think specifically Chinese, it's weird. I see a little more Korean pride out there, I think. But maybe I feel like part of it is because like we're in such a weird spot as a minority, right? We're not like Latinos or Black people where, I mean, I think we can all agree that we face discrimination in a lot of different ways, but we might not face the same tangible or physical discrimination, right? That black or brown people experience. And then obviously we play into that model minority status. So it's almost like this is kind of like this is a very single faceted way to put this, but let's just say like on a scale of whiteness, there's black and white. I think Asians are definitely leaning more, they're past the middle point, you could say, on this scale of whiteness. And not talking about skin color, but what whiteness is linked to with society, like socioeconomic status, the job you have, educational background, right? All those things, the neighborhood you live in. I think Asians are in that weird area where they're not really seen as a minority. They're not minority enough, but they're still a minority. And I think that it's a weird thing, because I feel like, I'm not saying that I'm hoping for this, but just say if we're receiving equal like amounts of police brutality or things like that, a weird thought, like, would we be more like Asian Lives Matter, or like will we be more like proud of our identity, or like really take hold of that and like stand on it as our firm ground? There has been a few, like, just say like the brutal murder of I think Victor Chin, and then the lynchings. There's a few accounts, but like I've never seen it as something like as precedent as big, as large scale as like BLM, but on like just say with Chinese Americans or Asian Americans. I think that's something interesting. I think we're just in such a weird place as like a minority.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It's definitely a really strange place. I feel like that's why a lot of discrimination just gets passed around like nonchalantly, because people don't really think that like, it's just a joke, man, like like, well, why are you so serious? Like, So all the jokes about Asians, they throw it around like without any repercussions. But joking about other races would definitely yield a greater, I guess, a greater negative response from people that hear it. But Asians, you almost feel like they're not taken seriously enough, I guess.
Yeah,
Um,
like
Yeah. That just reminds me, I was watching like these old clips of Yao Ming when he was just entered the NBA in like the early 2000s. And he was playing against Shaq. Well, like there was like a big hype between Yao and Shaq. And Yao is a rookie. Shaq has like the all-time like great all since like back then. But like, and like I remember Chris told me like Shaq disses everyone, right? He's just like that's just like he trash talks. But I remember like during the pregame interview, he was saying like, I'm gonna like Shaq Fu this like Wong Joe whatever his name is,
yeah.
and like I just remember like dang, imagine like if Yao Ming like said something like that and it was like I'm going to insert racist like joke like Tyrone or something, then like holy shit. I mean obviously things were like America wasn't as racially aware in like 2000, but like still like it's just like an example of how Asians aren't really taken that seriously. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if anything like this, if anything like this cancel culture as of now, if Asians were taken seriously, a lot of people would, see a lot of backlash from people. But as you said, like it's just not taken seriously enough that nobody's getting canceled because of these, and people will actually get a good laugh out of it. So
Yeah.
just yeah, I like I said, it's a lot of social media's fault and media in general that it just downplayed this whole thing. It's really sad.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes me feel that like, should I get like a should I should I try to request a Chinese citizenship? And I've been thinking that lately. So yeah.
Yeah. I I want to bring up one more point, which kind of relates to what Chris was saying earlier about like the history of like whiteness and what it means. Like you said like a very like a line if you can draw a line, right?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
like that just reminds me of something I was brought up in like this social like class that in university. Well, like my professor just told everyone like white people at some point in the past weren't actually white. Like Irish immigrants when there was a potato famine, they came and they were the like the people who lived in like ghettos and the people that would like get stared at and like would be like you know be like discriminated on. And then like nowadays like Irish people are white, and then after like Irish people like a whole bunch of other like white races from Europe, Italians at some point, and like yeah, just I think like we're at the cusp of like being more accepted into like this whiteness, but then the whole idea of like whiteness is so messed up. Like you shouldn't have to be like a race shouldn't have to prove itself to be a certain way for people to respect them. So yeah.
Right. Exactly. I feel like a lot of just like Chris said before, like Asian Americans, a lot of them have this pressure. Like you don't really know what to do almost. Like it's like am I like Chinese or Korean or Japanese or am I American? Um, so a lot of people feel like they gotta prove something, and either that comes from trying to erase their culture from how they talk, how they interact with people, or just by the fact that completely like just block everything out and assume a new identity.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something a lot of Asian kids I know of that also go through. So
Yeah. But I think like there's definitely like a revitalization. I think we're going into I think it's going positive direction, even though it sucks to see like a lot of things become like trends, and that's the only reason why people like will catch on to it. Just say like eating like ethnically ethnic food or like Chinese food, you know what I mean? Being more open to that, or like just say boba, like especially in SoCal, I think a lot of things are become kind of trends or fads that people like kind of take on. But I think like any sort of representation is better than no representation, you know? And I just hope like, you know, young Asian boys out there, you know, they don't need to go through as much of the same struggles that like we went through necessarily. Not saying that we're all old and shit, but I think in all honesty, last 20 years from 2000 to 2020, there's been a lot of change, like a lot of shit. I was watching old videos of like, you know, just say comics getting canceled, comedians getting canceled for their shit they said in 2001, 2002. Like just the era of things is really different, you know, like what flies and what doesn't fly. And from you being called, you know, from Forrest, you know, being called like his skin's the color of pee and shit, to all the kind of shit we experience. Like, I think there's a lot less of that right now in the States, and that's good. Still sucks to hear that Indiana's just like they're all just like dirt bags. Like the fact that you get called chink is like that shouldn't be happening and stuff. You know, but I really hope that things turn for a better. I think, you know.
yeah, I feel like this. Um, hopefully,
Hopefully.
hopefully, like this is a really bleak situation, but seeing other minority groups getting, you know, the help they need, it seems like a hopeful future for, you know, Asians. Um, but just a lot of Asian people needs to hear this. They need to take action too.
Damn.
So no, ain't nobody gonna help you unless you help yourself
Bro,
first.
stop eating that fucking stop eating breadsticks. Eat some rice, you dumb skinny fuck. All right, that's why y'all know gains. You know, stop eating Twinkies. Eat some fucking what we got? Like some Wong Wong or something, right? That's what we got back home.
Yeah,
Wong Wong.
旺仔都买
Yeah. What kind of Asian snacks we got?
旺仔小馒头。
Yeah.
Manto, yeah.
Straight carbs, bro. Yeah. Talking about carbs, I was actually gonna ask, since you're on the cut, how has that journey been? Look at that transition. Out of
Dang.
racism into bodybuilding, a sport we all love.
Is that a beer?
diet drinks.
Oh shit, my bad.
Um, a lot of people like before the carbs, but I hear a lot of people saying stevia is bad. You know, split into this, split into that. But like, if one or two of these can get you through the day without wanting like to chug a liter of like Coca-Cola, like, so I think I'll take that over obesity any day. But yeah, carbohydrates have been have been my biggest enemy for a long time. I began my cut around I think early April. So around then I was 220 pounds, the heaviest I got.
Dang, big boy.
Yeah, I didn't feel good at all, man. I felt like fat as
Oh.
Bruh, I remember one time we worked out together over winter.
right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Your breathing was all fucked up, bro. Is that what
Yeah.
happens when you hit that weight? Oh wait, just say at our height, right? You're not
Yeah.
6'1", so 220
I,
is pretty big for your frame.
Yeah, it was dangerously high for me.
Dang.
I was getting shin splints when I walk.
God.
I remember before
remember-
I left for China, I was grabbing something and fucking my nose just bled in the middle of the market.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
But like bodybuilding itself, fitness itself is just for me. It's been trying to prove to myself that I can do something. I can make something of this. But ever since I left China after winter, after I got a pec tear, I really had to reevaluate, what I really want. It's like, do I want to, lift all this weight or actually have a healthy body as this whole thing is intended to be. So I feel like after that injury, I feel like I need to, either choose to be a powerlifter and feel horrible for myself. I feel horrible. Like,
Bruh, come on, man. I don't feel too horrible.
no, I physically feel like, unwell. So I've always loved bodybuilding. So I'm just going to pursue that and, gung ho on that. So I've been eating from 3,000 calories all the way down to 1,600.
Ew, bro. I haven't heard
Jeez.
1,600 since I was like 16, bro.
Yeah. I've been 4-month cut. It's just hormonally it takes a lot of toll on you.
Is your what hormone? Your
Do you get
sap
angry?
shrink?
Or
Oh.
Well,
I was thinking about
ghrelin
the
is just-
testicles.
oh no, that's Test is fine. I'm maintaining my
Okay, good.
muscle and everything, but leptin is just leptin and ghrelin is just all completely out of whack.
Well, what's that again? Educate us dumb fucks who don't know whatever.
Ghrelin is your
whatever
hunger.
you said that.
So ghrelin,
okay.
it wants you to it just punches you in the face, wants you to eat. But for
that's
me,
ghrelin, right?
yeah. So
And then leptin's like satiety.
right.
So wait, explain what's happened. Like, what do you feel when these hormonal changes are happening?
I feel it very distinctively because I always had such a hard time getting my food in.
And now you just want
I
to
was
eat.
100 pounds when I first went to ISB. I was
Yeah,
100.
you were skinny as fuck, brother.
Yeah. So eating has always been a chore for me. So
I wish that was a thing for me, man.
so
yeah, I
I
remember you said
fuck
that once. And I was
Yeah.
like, insane.
like
Fuck you.
so last month that was the most agonizing part. I was doing around an hour 40 minutes of cardio.
Ooh,
1,600
jeez.
carb.
How many? Like 3 days a week or every day?
Oh, every single day.
Oh.
But I felt
Fuck, dude.
like cardiovascular wise, I felt great. My
Okay.
recovery was actually okay. But it's just the constant thought of food. Like the minute you eat, afterwards you're thinking like, damn, like what can I have for my next meal? Like what can I fit into like 300 calories? So
A cracker.
it was getting to the point that like I physically cannot take any.
What do you crave though? Like, you know what I mean? Like do you end up craving like weird shit? Because I hear like sometimes like when your hormones are off, you start craving like things you didn't even know you wanted to eat.
Yeah, but fucking cereal, man. Like
Oh my gosh.
yeah, recently I've been eating a shit ton of cereal, but yeah, like before I switched my diet from more fun diet. I was basically eating fucking chicken breast and white rice and broccoli every single meal 5 times a day for 3 months. I knew I was way too hungry when that shit tasted like fucking Wagyu beef to me. Like,
Dang.
It tastes like fry burger.
yeah,
Slow
yeah.
boat fry burger. For
Like
y'all who
that-
don't know, slow. Oh, sorry. Keep on going. Sorry. Some of the viewers might know what slow.
God.
All right.
Nah, don't remind me of that.
I won't.
But yeah, like even when that shit started tasting good to me, like I knew like I'm in the second to third stage of a cut where like your hormones are really out of whack.
Dang.
especially if you try to do this natural. I feel like you can I felt like I took this cut way too long. I should have ended it
Oh shit.
and then maintained a bit and then kept on going. So because I felt like my metabolic rate was just getting too adapted to my calorie needs. So I was eating 1,600 calories when I really should be eating around 2,000. So
Jeez.
yeah, so now I'm on a maintenance calories around 2,300, but still
That's
doing
pretty good.
yeah, still doing the
2.3 is not bad.
day, but
I mean, I feel you on that with like cuts gone wrong. I think the last time I haven't gone on a cut since I was in senior year, so 2018. Fuck, like, cuts just don't sit well with me, man. I had a really bad experience. I mean, I know that I did it totally wrong. It was like eating whatever I wanted to like 600 calories. Like I didn't take the time like you did, I think, to
Dang.
properly cut, like, go on those deficits, like 50 calories deficit like a week, like take it slow and steady. But yeah, I think I dropped 20 pounds in like a month, and that it was like super unhealthy too. Like I was fasting, and then but like I would do a fast and binge, and just I wasn't fasting right either, and it just sucked. And I haven't done a cut since. I think the closest thing though I can relate to feeling that like hormonal thing was when I went on a recomp. And now I sound like a pussy bitch because I was eating like 3K on the recomp. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think it's weird because I've always been a more strength training type, like training for strength type guy. So like it was 5 days cardio in the morning, not an hour and a half, like 30 minutes. That's already a lot for me, fasted. And then like but then push pull legs, heavy sessions. I remember one day I hopped on the Stairmaster, did like 600 calories. It was like 8 a.m. And I went to grab breakfast, and I was waiting in line for bread, and I just got so angry because the person in front of me was taking like 30 seconds to do his bread, and 30 seconds is not very long, but I got so angry, like I was about to like hurt him. I was just like, I'm like, holy shit, like actually feeling hangry. So I can't imagine what it feels like to be fucking eating 1,600 calories. So props to you for sticking it through, and
Like-
knowing what you were at, and like watching you eat like 3 fucking Angus burgers in a go, bro. Can't imagine what it's like to like stick it through, man. I think it's crazy.
Yeah, and like props to you, Justin, for like the fact that you split like 160, like 1,600 calories between, like, did you have 3 meals or 2 meals a day?
I try to have 5 meals a day, so they're
Like
very
5? So like that's like 300 calories a meal, right? About like that's incredible to me. I remember when I was trying to like cut in like senior year also, I just did like straight up like all my calories in one meal because I wanted to feel full. I like that feeling.
Right.
But then like I was like falling asleep in class and like just like really irritated all the time. So,
right.
like the fact that like you actually went on like a clean bulk. I always took like shortcuts. Like I'd like try to like feel full by juuling or shit, and that was like really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Justin, could you explain real quick? So what's the idea behind, let's say you got 1,500, 1,600 calories, right, a day, and you're splitting it across 5 meals? Like what's the mentality? What does that make you? Is that better than doing 3, or is that better than, let's say, the extreme case where Forrest was doing 1? In terms of how you feel, at the end of the day.
5 meals, 5 protein meals. The optimal, the human body has periods that protein synthesis occurs, and is around 5 times in the.
Damn, really?
Dang.
Fuck,
around
dude.
5 times a day. So
I-
the idea behind fasting for a lot of people is that if you fast, you release growth hormone.
Yeah.
Promotes joints healing and muscle growth. But if you have this long period that you're not giving the body, it's basically a bunch of like think of it as a bunch of construction workers from one of my people I watch. This is a great analogy. You want them to build a house. But they don't have hammers, they don't have tools, so they're all sitting there. So you release a bunch of growth hormone, but there's no food to help you build using the growth hormone to build muscle. So this whole time your body is without any benefits from all the nutrients you can get. So 5 times a day, that's the optimal times you should ingest protein to get the most bang for your buck. Anything over that is just unnecessary. Anything lower that is not as good, but 5 times a day, protein meals, which I was trying to optimize protein synthesis, which I did, but it basically made my meals pretty small, so I didn't really feel as full. So that's the whole idea behind that. But the reason I wanted the cut is because well, when I got back to China during winter, I feel like I got fucking COVID now thinking about it. I couldn't breathe, I was sleeping, sitting up. But during that time, I don't know what got in my head, but like I feel like I need to eat all this calorie to maintain my muscle mass since I was out for like 3 weeks, basically the whole time I was there. So I gained a shit ton of, weight. Shit weight. It looked like a bag of milk. My waist is 26 inches.
Right now or back then?
Yeah, right. Like before that. Right now it's 27, but it got to fucking 34, I think. Like that's when I realized like this is out of whack.
I have a 30. What do you mean?
Dang.
I have a 34 fucking waist.
No, so like compared to my original waist size. So I when I got back to the States, I was still pounding the calories in, thinking that I need a bulk. I was like, I need to look huge, but I was fat as fuck. That's when I realized my insulin sensitivity was basically fucking gone. All the nutrients I'm taking in, more of this going to fat storage than muscle.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized I need to cut down. Right? I need to cut down at least sub 10 to optimize insulin sensitivity again, to start another bulk, a lean bulk. So all the nutrients I take in, shuttle into my muscle storage, instead of gaining 5 pounds and one pound is muscle, 5 pounds fat. So that's basically what was happening. But, yeah.
Damn, I mean, backtracking to the 5 meals a day thing. So I actually took a little bit of that mentality when I was on my recomp right before quarantine started. It was going very good. I had a big issue with just, I'm a big snacker. I love snacks. And my big issue was I'd eat 3 big meals a day or 2 big meals a day, but I'd find myself like 1 a.m., like going through a bag of chips or going to the vending machine multiple times and feeling consistent hunger. And I think one good thing with practice, whether it's the cut 5 meals a day, whether it's a lean bulk 5 meals a day, whether it's a recomp 5 meals a day, I think 5 meals a day, like you said, I never knew about the protein synthesis thing, but for me, it was more of just like eating consistency allows your body to, develop this feeling of like, I'm satiated. Like your body feels okay, it feels full. I think a lot of times, like when you don't eat consistent, you're full, but your body doesn't feel full, and I think like that was a big game changer for me. The 5 meals a day, I was probably eating less than I was when I was eating 3 meals a day, but I felt way more full. And then at night, like I wouldn't, feel like peckish or anything. Yeah. So that's cool. Our bodies are cool.
Right. But one thing to be careful is that like a lot of people, once they start eating, it keeps on going, like
like perma bulk.
Yeah.
Bro, I've experienced one of those, bro. Dude, I went from 70. I gained like 40 pounds in 2 years doing a clean bulk.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
all
there
fat.
comes like a point, I think, for most guys above 15% body fat. It's just all the calories you're taking in is not going to the right places. You're getting shit weight. Because
15 for real?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
For real?
yeah, because insulin sensitivity is basically completely reversed. It's going more into fat storage since
So-
the body fat is up. So
What am I? What do you think I am, man? Body fat percent.
and then you gotta get fucking half taken on camera. I don't know, man. But a lot of like most optimized. I mean,
Okay.
you'll still make good gains, but if you really want to optimize it, just that 1%, having a bulk starting from sub 10 all the way, probably when you reach 12 to 15% body fat, maintain it for a bit and then cut down. Rinse and repeat, basically. A lot of people feel like they need to get fat during a bulk. Like this shouldn't happen. When that happens, it's already too late. So yeah.
Yeah, I should be taking notes on this. This is like, because I'm planning like after. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you after what I'm gonna say, but like quarantine and like working out. How has that been for you? For me, like after quarantine, I'm like going straight into a cut or like a recomp. I'm gonna try to lose all this weight that I gained.
Oh man, that's really good. That's a really good idea. Are you asking about whether I'm gonna go to an actual gym or the diet wise?
Or like, yeah, like what direction are you gonna take like your eating, and then are you if you're going to an actual gym, like what are your thoughts on like I guess staying safe and still maintaining muscle and getting stronger during these times?
I feel I'm blessed with the financial ability to purchase some gym equipment. I have my little home gym set up. I can basically do everything I can. But it is unfortunate that I gotta go back to before the previous topic because I was working out in my school gym. Everyone saw this. I brought a hoodie in. It was in the middle of December, so the snow was basically up our ankles. I put the hoodie on, one of those benches like on the back, and I'm sitting there. And the I think it was a student, but they were the operator there. They kicked me out basically.
Wait, for what?
It's like we need to forcibly remove you from this building because you have dangerous looking, it's a hoodie. So they're saying that like I have a knife or something in that hoodie or like a bomb.
What?
When I look
fuck?
past
What the?
benches, like I was one of the only Asian people there. I'm not a lot of Asian people work out there. So I remember it was a Hispanic and two white guys on my right with their lifting gear, their gym bag, everything on right there. But they kicked me out. They're like, you have to leave, or else we're calling the police.
Oh, so they're just a bunch of racist fucks. You weren't doing anything.
Basically, and then I basically told them like, let's go outside and talk. Let's go outside and talk.
Did you hit him with
No,
kill his ass there and
basically
put
I
his
was
body
just
in
patting
dumpster?
him real hard. I was patting him real hard outside. I was like, so like, well, what is this about? And he's like, oh, we have this new regulation that was, was commenced this week actually.
So can you go back in?
Yeah, and they let me back in, but
You don't want to go.
I was always checked if I had a hoodie on or not.
What the fuck is their issue with hoodies? Is it
When
like this
people,
are they
like,
anti-hoodie corporation or something?
I don't
That's
know. I don't know.
ridiculous.
There are people wearing hoodies and putting them on the floor next to
All right, so they're racist.
I that's what I think. I hope it's not. I hope is. I really hope they just hate me at this point. So at this point, like I'm definitely not going back to a commercial gym in Indiana, just for safety reasons, I guess. Just
Yeah,
feeling
man.
like
Fuck
you
that,
go
bro.
there to feel
At home,
it's a
man.
privilege to work out, like
Yeah, no.
it makes you
Yeah.
feel good. You don't want to go in there with like feeling like, oh shit, am I gonna get kicked out today? like so I'm probably just gonna be working out in my little apartment. I'm gonna set up my gym there.
What do you got set? What kind of equipment you got so far, right? Your little collection going.
Um, I've been doing purely cable work.
Fuck,
It's
dude,
just
I miss
bottom
cables,
machine.
brother.
It was like a lat tower with a row on the bottom.
Okay.
I have a squat bar. Got a couple of plates, 45s, 25s. So I can get basically everything in. I've been making more gains than I have before quarantine because your ego's completely gone. Like people like we were so young. We go in there like we want to fucking show off. Like oh shit, like this guy can bench this much. In there, it's just a little garage, like with a shit ton of bugs. Like it's just you. It's a good thing and a bad thing because I told Forrest is I really envy you guys. Like damn, like you guys can wake up each day, like have like a gym partner there to motivate you. Sometimes it does get really hard because like
Yeah, get Anna, bro. What she man? Tell her to hit some squats or something. Get strong.
yeah,
hit
she
hit
works
some
out too.
deadlifts.
She works out too. But majority of the time she just dances. But
Better than me, right? Hopefully she don't watch this, bro.
Oh,
I
shit.
can.
Hopefully not, man.
I'll beep
Hopefully
it.
Nah, man. Don't bleep it, bro. We starting a war, civil war,
uncensored.
uncensored, bro.
Fucking hell. But yeah, like it feels different. It feels different, definitely. Having like your bro there,
I feel that, yeah.
to motivate you too. That I feel like that's a blessing. But yeah, this quarantine really tested a lot of like I believe it tested all of us on our will, like how much we want this, I guess, and if we're willing to stick to it. A lot of people's like, oh shit, like quarantine, like man, I can't work out. Fucking saying I'm talking to you.
Dang, bro. What the
like,
dude?
Like if you really want
Bug-eyed
this,
motherfucker, saying you
really want this,
flat-faced,
just do whatever.
pan-faced Korean motherfucker.
Dang, Zane can like go to an actual gym too, right? In
Yeah,
Korea,
now he
they're
can. Now he
open.
can.
Bro, we make it, bro.
Like you can maintain on calisthenics alone. Like for
I remember when quarantine first started in California, Chris was like getting like me and Julie, his girlfriend, to like lift like cinder blocks, and that was like pretty cool.
All right,
Like
right.
Chris had like this like just like compared to like say like someone who's like like I'm in quarantine so I'll take a break, but like I think if it wasn't for like Chris motivating me every single day, I might have gone down that path too, and I would have just like plateaued. I continued my plateau, but like I think quarantine like I can relate to what you said about like the ego goes away, and then you're just there to like try to better yourself, and like especially like for me being able to like train with like Chris, like I think I've actually made some more gains, and it's like
Oh man, you made so many games. God.
Y'all making fucking gains, bro, and I'm not making no gains, dog.
no, bro, you're getting like hella like strong at everything. Like you can do like Chris puts on a belt, attaches like a 35 plate like between his legs and does like pull-ups. Like
God damn.
reps.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. I think we haven't unlocked our. I think when gyms everything's back, the rebound is gonna be crazy. I think both you guys are a good spot. I just can't wait to be able to feel my fucking muscle fibers being torn apart on the incline cable.
Right.
Dude, incline cable flies, dude. I think
Yeah,
rebound's gonna be good because like we lack that stimulus,
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like this quarantine weeded out a lot of people.
So same.
Like were you like fuck like not a lot of people are gonna willing to lift cinder blocks.
Oh yeah.
And there's a fucking pandemic going around, but there are people out there that are willing to do this, and sure enough, you will get what you put into. That's what I believe in. So I guess quarantine, in a sense, was a blessing for me. Of course,
Yeah, you're fucking shredded, dude.
it's fucking horrible. Like thing, like I feel like gyms are never gonna be the same again. This life is there's life before this, there's life after this.
Yeah, it's like wartime or something.
Yeah. So like I don't know when's safe to fucking not wear a mask in gym, which is the fucking stupidest thing I can think of. You're in there, you want to breathe, and you wear a mask and fucking run out of air. Yeah, like you said, a lot of rebounds definitely gonna happen. That's one of the most cluster spaces. So yeah, I feel like us having a home gym, that's definitely one of the best things that can happen at this shitty time.
Yeah, for sure, man. Get Anna on the podcast, bro. Where's she at?
Oh man, I told her to go sleep.
Wait.
Oh man.
How late is it there, man?
It's 11. It's not too late.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah, she on that scholar grind.
Scholar grind? School, right?
Yeah, she already like switching back into the fucking time zone. Like the schedule, you gotta wake up at like 7. So.
Jeez. Oh, when does school start for you guys?
August 24th, I believe. How about you guys?
17th for me. Yeah, a little earlier. Early.
So, I'm in September 15th.
Oh yeah, you told me that before. Is it in person or just virtual?
Virtual.
Damn, y'all lucky, man.
What, yours fucking in person?
No,
bro.
Like, don't worry, we're gonna test every single one of you. I was like, motherfucker, I don't want the test. I don't want that shit going to my nose. Like, so it's pretty stupid, man. Like Indiana, man.
Wow.
Yeah, if it wasn't for her, I think I would have transferred already. This place is a shithole, man.
Dang.
Like, no offense to anyone that loves Indiana.
I don't even fucking know where that is, man.
I don't.
Sounds bad though, so I'm not going.
It looks like a little California. Like
wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Like minus the Asian people.
No, like the shape of the state.
Oh yeah, it's kind of right. Except Indiana's like flat, literally.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what are the trademark, like what's there to do in like, so a little building you can go to, you know?
They ain't got shit here. Probably Holiday World, I think that's it.
What the fuck is Holiday World?
I don't know, man. I've never been there. Like, I think it's this fucking. I think it's like Six Flags, and that's the only thing that Anna really told me about. And IKEA. Like, this is how sad it is. Like, IKEA is like a fucking a tourist attraction there.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
What do y'all eat in Indiana? Like
not too bad. Food is not too bad.
Alright, that's good.
But damn, like I remember it's the first time like I came down here. Like, this is her mom's house. We went to this fucking white restaurant. Like the moment I walk in, everyone of this is like, what the? It's like white woman, yellow man. This is insane. So I don't know. It's just a lot of pressure to go outside, honestly.
Oh, dang.
So, quarantine basically made it a little bit even worse. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, because like, you know, oh yeah, also fucking 4th of July. The minute I opened my door to go outside for a walk,
they're like gook, and then they shoot like a fucking rocket.
Oh, they did.
Oh my god, I got it right.
No, the neighbors across the yard had like 80 people in their fucking house. 4th of July. The moment I opened the door, the fucker shot a firecracker across the street.
Oh shit!
Hit me right on the foot. It burned a fucking hole. Burned a hole through my fucking shoe.
Gucci flip flops.
Good thing that shoe was fucking lifesaver, because like that's a chunk of my calf gone.
Oh God.
They're like, oh, whoops, sorry.
Whoops. Like whoops.
Yeah, literally. It's like, how the fuck do you like? You
Wow.
aim that shit up, man, not across the street onto someone's foot.
Jeez.
So a lot of this shit is like, like
Fuck.
you try to you try to pull away from this. You try to stay inside, not get in this like fucking argument. But like, come on, you go outside. Like this the minute I opened the door, I walked around with the dog. Fuck it. So yeah, this is ridiculous here. But
Yeah. Dang.
yeah, there's no words to describe it unless you're here to experience it. Oh.
But people actually like, if you walk into like Bob Evans or like Olive Garden, I'm thinking like white people restaurants. They like look at you.
White people.
Like they all like turn around and look at you.
It was called Maggiano's, an Italian restaurant. So it was a lot.
Maggiano is the fuck. That's not even Italian, bro. That's
Oh, so there's like.
Yeah, I know it's an Italian restaurant. I think it's fucking 60, 70-year-old seniors, like white seniors, like I don't know why we went there in the first place.
Did they look at you? Wait, did they look at you because you're with Anna, or if you went by there by yourself, would they still look at you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was the only Asian person in there. Like I was surprised because I heard that Indiana has a lot of Asian people, but I don't think. Every time I go out, I can't find them, so I guess they fucking hide from me or something. But yeah, I feel like they could not physically comprehend the fact, there's like
a white girl and Asian dude.
Yeah. So.
Hey man, representing.
Yeah.
I'm out here too with you, bro. I'm out here with you, bro. Representing. You know what I mean? Wait, all right. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say like how's this might be a little bit more personal. So because with me dealing with relationships, especially on a cut, I was gonna elaborate on when you got hangry. Fucking hell, like I would just snap like
bitch.
No, not like that. Like
oh, okay.
Like really,
Master.
no name calling.
Master like, Anna, can I eat?
Well, like I was just like, no, I like that, like there's like the fork over there, like but how were you guys when because I feel like we both of us moved in with our girlfriends at the same time, like
oh
like,
yeah
there's no getting out of it. Like you're there like quarantined together. Like how's it been like
well, she's not here now, but during the time being, we lived for about a month, just us two at USC on my small ass dorm. Yeah, I think there are definitely some, I don't know, man. There's some good. I think it was for the most part pretty good. There are some things though, because I was like, I'm in all honesty, like I was being a little bitch at the start of quarantine. Like I was worried about rice. I was like, I'd like wake her up in the middle of the night and be like, "There's not gonna be any rice. We need to go like buy all the rice."
No, I feel like
fuck up. I'm trying to sleep, bro. And yeah, and then we originally got a 1 month like membership to Barbell Brigade, like, but then it closed.
Right.
And I woke up, it was literally 1 a.m. and I was like, truly, like the gym closed. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, so I mean, in all honesty, I was a pain in her butt with some things. For the most part, it was good. I think that in all honesty, like we're a couple that we don't need to necessarily be doing something to like to feel like we're a couple. Does that make sense? Like we would have our personal, like she can be playing her fucking, I don't know, like DS or whatever. I could be watching YouTube.
Right.
And like we feel comfortable. Like this doesn't feel like an obligation to spend every second together. I think that's a good, healthy relationship. You like draw that boundary where it's like I can still have my time. I was watching Narcos. Like I would stay up. She would go to bed. I'd stay up to watch my show. And then obviously she's very loving, very accommodating. She's naturally just a caretaker. So I'll stay in bed till like 1, and she'll like wake me up softly, and like she babies me, man. So I'm really lucky with that. Um, but yeah, I mean I think that's like, I mean, that's about it. I think we work well together, so there wasn't too many complications.
Yeah,
Um,
that's just really good. That's absolutely like quarantine fucking either makes you or breaks you as a couple. I feel like.
oh yeah,
I feel like I'm just like I really relate to you on that. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucking blessed because I had nowhere to go for fucking quarantine. You know, like my visa expired, I can't go back to China.
yeah.
So yeah, I basically had nowhere to go. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, I
I
think
do
it's
feel like
super make or break, dude. I mean, it was even scarier because me and Julie had only been doing long distance. The most we saw each
right,
other was like 3 days every like month and a half.
right,
Going from that to like living together for 3 months was kind of crazy.
right,
But I'm glad we're able to do that like well. Like I think it really enhanced being doing long distance for so long really enhanced our day-to-day life. Like waking up in the morning like just felt special every day. Even though it was for 3 months, it felt special. I think that was the best part. So like not taking anything for granted. And yeah, even if we got on each other's nerves, I mean, like we're pretty good in terms of, like or good communicators and shit, you know. Normally it's about small things, nothing really too big, you
right,
know. So normally like I'll be bitching about something, you know. So
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking hard sometimes. But no, back to you, Forrest. Like it must be kind of hard. It's basically, I guess, living because for I heard that the whole process of you know going back to the airport and fucking getting sent back like I feel like out of all three of us like you've been through the most like during this quarantine like
No,
the fact that like
I
you're
wouldn't say
able to
that.
stick to like you know like stick to like lifting and like pursuing like that's really admirable like in my opinion.
I think I just made a really stupid mistake. Like, so for those like for the audience that doesn't know, I try to get back to see my parents, and then I got like 3/4 of the way there. So I flew across the ocean, but then when I landed in Amsterdam, I was trying to connect to my flight to Switzerland, but then they like were saying, um, yeah, like Americans aren't allowed because of how America's handling the virus. So then they like detained me and then sent me back. But I thought like it's okay. It makes me appreciate my parents a lot more. I had like a lot of eye-opening conversations with like Chris and with his mom because his mom came over and took care of us at the beginning of the quarantine, and like she still checks up on us now. Like I just like you're going through the same thing, you know. Like I like not being able to go back and see your family or like your brother or you know. So like what I guess like what I took out of it is just like it makes me appreciate my parents, makes me realize all the ways that my parents have like loved me growing up. Because you know, like with Asian parents, like they don't explicitly say like I love you, but in their way of saying like I love you is like my mom would stay up with me, and then like her way of saying love was sacrifice. Like her way of saying I love you was through sacrifice. So like she sacrificed her sleep and like cut me fruit and
Hell
like give it
yeah.
to me at like 2 a.m. So then like now like every single like not every single day, but like every time I cook, I'm just thinking like, dang, like I wish I can like maybe if things get better this winter or like for spring break, I can go back and just like cook hella food for my mom and like spoil my parents. Yeah.
Right.
Like 王太太好. Like
But no, exactly. Like the fucking fruit part, man.
bro, the fruit
What?
part, bro.
Yeah. Well, when I was so fucking strict with diet, like fucking having an apple was like a fucking cheat meal for me. Like,
Ooh.
because it didn't
Dang.
fit with my diet. So but now I have shit ton of fruit. But like, you know, just peeling it, like just reminding me
Kill
like
apples.
no, like a dragon fruit. Man, I don't
Yeah.
buy
The
from a
fuck? Where the fuck
watermelon.
you get dragon fruit in Indiana, dude?
But yeah, like my grandma would like, you know, all Asian parents, you know, cut a fruit for you and just, you know,
Yeah.
give it to you, like without you even having to do anything. But like
Yeah.
now, you took it for so long, like, you know, for granted that like
Correct.
now you do it. It's like, damn, like I should really like fucking, I don't know, really cherish that even more. But I guess it's a good thing because once you do get the chance to go back, a lot's gonna, you know, be for the better, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah, like man, this whole thing just makes me miss China even more.
Yeah.
But then you said about Slowbo, now I'm
I
like,
miss that, bro. I miss that. Fuck.
man.
Oh.
I miss working out in the ISB gym, and then like after working out, taking a cab downtown to Stanley Toir.
Oh man. Well, like, Tam, you haven't seen what they did to ISB, man. Like,
What happened?
oh, Chris, I know you were there. Like winter.
Oh, it's like wooden now or something.
Oh yeah, it's
man,
fucking
look,
weird,
it's
bro.
ugly as hell.
Really?
It is hella ugly, man.
Fucking
Damn
Kumi
it.
back in like sophomore year. Like I thought he was like crazy. He's like, yo, like I guarantee you, they're gonna build a fucking bridge from the 3rd floor to the gym.
And he's like, nah, yeah, they're never gonna do
Yeah.
that.
They built a bridge.
And they build it. They build it. Like I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like you can buy some new machines, you know, like maybe like replace the mask. No.
Yo, man, like, can you just double the size of like the gym or something? You know?
Right.
Yeah. You know what's the most ridiculous thing I've seen at ISB? I was like waiting. It was like 1 a.m. and I was there for an
Is
ELO.
that Anna?
Flight.
As
It's me.
What's up, Anna?
Oh, hey, Anna.
you want to
Join the podcast, bro. Oh, wait, Forrest, continue with your thing. Continue
Anna.
with what you're saying, bro.
So I was just saying like, so ISB, our high school is just like spend stupid amounts of money doing stuff, like building stuff. And I remember like seeing a guard like ride a freaking like, you know, like those mall cop, like,
Oh,
Yeah.
riding a, like instead of walking, like he could just walk, right? But he rode one through the hallway and it's not a long hallway.
Yeah.
So I was just like, why do you
That's
need to spend like
bullshit.
2K on that?
No, we've had people like that in my high school, but my high school is like 10 times as big as yours. So like kind of
Wait,
makes sense.
what?
Mine's huge. Like my graduating class was 1,000 people.
Bro, that's like our school, bro.
Yeah.
Wait. What's your school's name? High school's name?
It's Fisher's High School.
Fishers?
Yeah. Like
Cool.
there's just like
Dang,
crap
bro.
for kids in Fishers because everyone wants to live here because it's so cheap living here, and like the schools are basically the only reason you move here.
Right.
But they're
What
nice.
was Fisher's high school like?
Oh yeah.
Would Justin have run that shit? Genghis Khan
I would have
style?
been lynched.
God
Damn.
Fisher's
They've
High
been
School-
lynched, dude. I'll be there with you, bro. We like,
Fucking hate next.
No, okay.
God damn it.
hey man, we can hit some pull-ups.
Fishers is pretty diverse in my opinion. Not the town, but the school. Because it's like when you go to the grocery store, you're not going to see everyone, but you'll see all their kids. So it's like, I remember looking down the hallway and being like, I'm glad I have a school where I know that, like, it's not everyone from just one continent. Like, it made me happy. Because a lot of, like if you go into Indianapolis, like, I don't know if I should say this, but it's kind of segregated in a way that's, like, questionable, where it's, like, there's, like, schools that are just for Black people, and it's kind of, like, weird.
Oh,
It
yeah,
shouldn't be
like
that.
every city has like the inner city school, right?
Yeah, and, like, I'm glad that I get a school where it's, like, blended.
Damn, where'd Chris go?
Chris died.
Chris, do you want to join? Like, Chris is in the
Chris
other room,
died.
literally.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was fun. Like, I know at my school we had certain clubs that were like Asian club. Like, if you're Asian, you could just join. I'm not saying it was a good club because obviously I wouldn't know, but like, I thought it was kind of fun. I don't know.
That's cool.
So many people that you can't possibly meet everyone, so everyone's just like a mild acquaintance. which like ISB, like you know everyone's shit. Like no one gets past you guys, so it's really different.
Sorry, I disconnected.
Everyone, yeah, it's some fucking man. I fucking hate ISBs.
What do you mean, bro?
No. I didn't
Like-
hear it's like basically one person does one thing and fucking the whole school.
Like
It-
no
Well,
secrets, right?
No, zero secrets.
ISB?
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
at least for our grade, like we know every fucking thing. Like we might not even have talked at the person, but we know.
Like you know what happened to their moms, like
Yeah.
right?
Bro, you know
Yeah.
the crazy thing, man? When I was like I think in a fucking 11th or 12th grade, there's like a dinner, some sort of like grade gathering thing. There's a photo of a group of people, and I was one of them, and I did this, remember? And this
Oh,
is the
okay.
thing on my leg. The next day, dude, my parents hit me up. They're like, Chris, like, did you do something inappropriate yesterday at the dinner? I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I didn't do shit. And then they're like, yes, all like there's 10 parents in the parent group chat that said like you're making an inappropriate hand signal. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they're like, it's sexual.
Like,
and then I'm like, what? This?
what does that spell? Oh,
And then
like, whoa.
no, I think I don't know. I think they thought it was sexual because I was like, and they're like, But then I had to explain, and then like I like took my phone and I like searched up a bunch of pictures and proved that it was a meme.
Right.
And, like they told
What
it to
is
their
that meme?
parents.
Defense 101.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Yeah, no, that would never happen here. Like, I kind of traveled with the same group of friends I had because I've never moved. So it's like I've known them since like elementary school, and we just stayed friends all the way to high school, and we're still friends. But like, you're not required to meet new people when you do that. So you just kind of like
How'd you meet Justin then? Huh?
not to brag, but we met on Tinder.
Oh my god.
First one too.
Success story. Huh?
My stupid ass never like use any like dating.
First match?
First match, first match,
dude.
match. Actually.
Bro, wait, why is the
I only
white
been
part
on one-
important?
One fucking
He's
Tinder
the
date.
luckiest man in the world. I'm saying.
One Tinder date in my life. And it was fucking
Dude, I had, man, back when I was on Tinder, bro.
in Beijing.
No, in Boston.
Oh.
I didn't like that, man. Bad experiences. I wish I had something.
Yeah.
I wish that's lucky. First match is
Wait.
like 1 in a million.
So you like swipe like
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally swipe.
No, because I remembered her. I remembered her. I was like, shit.
So you logged in and you didn't even have a profile picture yet, and you did. Oh, this. And it was
I had a profile picture.
what was your profile picture?
It was the one that's like with the camera. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, is it where you go like this?
Oh, was it like a
was he
gym
hitting the
selfie?
crab or something? Like,
Yeah, crab most muscular. No,
Like, oh,
it was like CCFS.
and his Halloween costume with the like I like it.
Well, I was with Forrest too.
Oh, really?
Forrest was there.
I was like, ooh, he looks funny. Swipe.
all right. So what's going through your head, right? You see Anna. What's the swipe right? What's the factor? What's the make it or break it, man?
What was Anna's photo?
He goes first.
What was Ace Champagne's photo?
Ace dash.
You know what? There is a literal champagne that is my username, and I get tagged in it once a day. I'm so
That's
freaking
cool,
out.
man.
That's pretty
Ace of
cool.
Spades,
Oh my
man.
God,
Right?
so much. Okay, go ahead.
Kind of want to fuck you, man.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding.
That's valid.
I'm kidding.
Wait, what did you say?
That's
Wait, did I hear that right? Did you just say you want to smash? Right now?
Like, because when I basically had to check myself, I was like, shit, like, because I didn't even know. I thought like Tinder was just for like relationships. I didn't even know it was for fucking like hookups, man.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I didn't know there was like Bumble, there was Hinge, like
Little hint. What?
There's a lot.
yeah, there's fucking ones that are like exclusively relationship based. So like I felt like I was in you know like you guys know like I was pretty fucking depressed, man.
Yeah, I know, brother. I know, dude. Oh
Yeah,
my
like,
goodness.
fucking, Yeah, like I was
Passenger, let her go, bro. I'm gonna play that right now, real quick.
Yeah, dog. Like
Yeah.
I was on fucking
I'll play
surgery
it
bed.
right now.
Like like you know I have my fucking condition. Like so I was on the fucking surgery bed. Like
Oh.
well, no one there basically. So I was like, shit, like dude. Dude, man,
Our first date is not that like fancy.
yeah, no. So I was like, I feel like me as a person, I feel like I need someone there, like, you know, like I basically feel like I need someone that I can put like my emotions into, like I can, you know, receive the same. Like I'm more of like a lovey-dovey person.
Chris
like,
is into it.
no, I know, like he's literally exactly the same. Man.
Right.
I feel like
Except
I can't
I'm
really
smaller.
function. I can't really function. Like I can't really work on myself unless I have someone there.
Yeah.
Or else I'm just doing it for other people. I feel like I was living myself. I wasn't living like as myself as fucking as true as possible, because there's always this distractions. Like fuck, like man. I'm kind of like her. Like, does she like me? Like, this is fucking bunch of bullshit that's just clouding my path. Like, of me wanting to succeed as an athlete, as a scholar.
Damn, bro. A scholar, as a scientist, astronaut,
As a
bro.
kinesiologist.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need someone there. Like not only for me to basically experience all the ups and downs of my life with, but also, you know, have the same, you know, same feeling come back to me for the other person. Like I want to be intertwined with someone with their experiences. So I feel like I can't go on Tinder to, like, you know, fucking just hook up. Like I will never do that. And I feel like I need this, because if I don't, I'll just get stuck in that dark place and I'll never really move out of it. So
Yeah.
I downloaded the fucking app, installed, fucking did my profile.
What's your bio?
My quote was like, if I make you giggle, I can sure make these cheeks jiggle.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
That's what it was. Like it was a funny. Like,
I remember laughing at it, being like, all right.
it was like that. Like I was like into relationships, and the moment I opened, like it was her, and it was like not looking for hookup, like serious relationships only.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
serious.
So I was like, oh,
that was my bio.
Yeah, I just swiped down. I
Cool.
fucking left it there. Like,
yeah, my profile, for reference, it was like cut the bullshit basically. So I was like, this is what I like. I don't want to hook up. Thank you.
Was it like Asian,
Hey.
jacked, traps for gains?
oh, she got
Named
catfished.
Justin.
This dude was like have like a half natty lighting like going on.
Oh damn! I like
Fucking-
opened the door and I was like, how can I shut this fast enough? God.
Wait, what? Wait.
No, this dude, like, you know, he squeezes his fucking like arm like against himself, like
Wait, like Max? Who? Wait.
I don't think he do that. I don't think he do that.
Wait, so wait, who is this? Who? I'm confused.
Oh, okay.
It's
so
like one of the previous dates.
I did
Oh.
on Tinder before I met him. I met him like 4 or 5 or something like that, and
Okay.
obviously it didn't work out. So I have like one. It's not funny. It's just like that one sad Tinder date you wish you never went on.
Oh, I know that. I feel that.
Yeah. Where you're like, how can, like, I texted my friend and I was like, call me. I want to go home. And so I did that and then I went home. It was just like, there are just some rusty dates on Tinder that you can get on. And this is why he's lucky.
Yeah, like hearing motherfuckers getting chopped up and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They can fucking kill
Yeah.
you. Like,
Low key, I was like scared to get it, but so I wanted to get it because I couldn't join any clubs because I have scholarship. So like I had to be on the academic grind.
So you're so scholarly.
So scholarly. And like, so I was like, maybe I can make some friends on Tinder.
Then Justin just fucked you.
Yeah.
So she like basically opened both female and male options.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
she
that's
wants
chill.
friends.
So I got a bunch of like lesbian women, and I was like, this isn't really what I meant. My bad.
So it's kind of sad, but
Yeah. Yeah, but like the first thing, like when we went on our date, the first thing I did was kick him in his shin.
What?
What?
What was her response? Did you hit her with the like overhand right?
fucking
Like-
choke slam.
No, it wasn't like
No.
like
Fucking I thought I got catfish because I waited her at a bus stop. And it was like fucking 12 a.m.
it was
Right.
late.
Dang.
I feel mean saying this, but this bitch was ugly as fuck, man. Like, but like it was the around same skin tone, like thing. So I was like, she was, yeah, the only person that's coming down. I was like,
Yeah.
so I turned around.
So she-
I fucking turned around the lamppost. I was
Please no.
Like,
like,
no,
I
no,
said,
no.
dog, no. Man.
Oh,
I've
God.
taken enough L's already, man. Fuck this. But then no, she
Hopped off.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my intro is like I didn't kick him straight in the shin. It was like one of those things where it's like you stop like right before it was like just to get his attention because it was like he's looking the other way.
Yeah, because
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
It's playful.
You're like, oh, squirrel.
Yeah.
oh,
Wow.
the sky is blue.
What'd you guys do for the first date? Like,
We
Yeah.
just walked.
Yeah, we walked across campus.
Yeah.
The
That's
campus
nice.
is humongous.
Oh, that's really nice.
Our campus is
Yeah.
gorgeous. Like it really is. And it was like in full bloom and
Yeah.
everything.
Have you guys been to
Wow.
Caltech? Like,
no, I haven't actually.
yeah, I lived next to Caltech when I used to live in LA. It was basically, it looks just like it was humongous.
It's-
Trees. It's a beautiful campus. It's just a shame that like dickheads
Yeah.
go to school there. So.
That's fakes.
But yeah, but that's how it went. I still think I'm like lucky as a motherfucker.
Hey, man, I feel you with
Aw.
that. Man. I feel you.
It's fakes.
That was
Yeah.
crazy when receiving that text on that chat. I can't say the name because it's not appropriate, but the sad chat, you know. But yeah,
No, for sure.
yeah. It was like total 180. I think. In all honesty, I think it's like when you meet the right person, they can flip your life upside down. And it's not just the person; it's just they unlock like this ability of growth. I think, like similarly with Julie, I wouldn't attribute growth with Julie. Like she's not the reason. She's more of just like I guess what's that scientific word? It's like the one that starts it. You know, when you put yeast in the bread.
Like the
Catalyze?
Catalyst,
Yeah,
the catalyst.
yeah.
Catalyst.
You
I
know, it's like you have everything, all the ingredients, right? But that
Yeah.
one person steps in and then you feel like you're growing and stuff, and it's beautiful to watch and to experience. So I know definitely I think we're lucky fellas.
Right.
I like your analogy.
Yeah. With you too, like before, like yeah, it's just it takes a couple of tries. I feel like maybe.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
You gotta take a bunch of fucking
L's.
ass kickings before you really.
Bro, you just need to suck dick, bro. Suck some dick in the street corner from that.
I don't know about that, man. I really don't know about that.
You need to consider sucking dick. Like when it gets so bad, you're not getting bitches, man. The bitches are bad. They're ugly. Oh, they're stanky. You just think maybe I just got switched over, switch teams. You know, hop on some of that. When a dick sucking, like you know, like fuck. I had hella guys in my DMs when I was in Boston, bro.
Oh, God.
Really?
More guys, like 5 guys in my DMs, and like, yeah. So I consider. I mean, my roommate. Fuck, I hope he doesn't watch this, but he's bi.
No.
Remember,
So
our dorm we're just all incels. All at that time, none of us got any. And I remember one night we had been drinking a lot, some tequila, you know. And my boy, he's just like, hey, Chris, do you want to make out right now? I just said no. Yeah.
Oh, you look cute as shit.
Yeah, he's like, Chris, you look
Look at cute ass over there.
come back. Yeah.
Bad times be drinking.
That's rock bottom, bro. You be drinking.
No.
Your boy start
Yeah,
looking
you
thick.
got a rock bottom basement, man. God damn.
You start drinking and your boy start looking thick.
That's when you really know you're lonely, man. Golly. But yeah,
It's like those memes where it's like you open the ice cream container, it looks like some cheeks, and you're like, there's a
You gotta dig a hole.
Yeah.
man. Fuck no. But hopefully Forrest, man, like, hopefully you don't have to go through all this bullshit. Like,
Damn, I want to be like lucky like you and just like.
dude, I ain't lucky, man. I am fucking not lucky. But
What? You're not lucky? Hannah's right there. What are you saying?
you especially, you're so unique. Like the things you like, the things you do, and the way you dress and everything. Like,
What do you mean?
like,
Bro? He's wearing a hoodie, bro. What are you talking
no,
about?
like you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Like,
Nah, he's got style.
You got style.
Aw.
like the music taste. Like, I feel like the person that like likes you is gonna fucking really, really, really like you. Like, because you're just so unique, specific. That like you get what I'm saying? Like,
You got mad bitches on man, dude. He's got mad. He doesn't need.
Like, dog, I already got him.
He has hella.
if a girl's into you, I feel like they're really.
Oh, that means so much to me, Justin.
No, I wanted to say that a long time ago. I don't know how. Yeah, I never said it, but yeah, I really do believe that. Just so unique, I guess.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
literally when.
And girls like people who play instruments. It's fact.
not just that. but-
Does Justin play any?
Dude,
huh?
no, you play that one Chinese instrument.
古筝，
古筝。
古筝钢琴。
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's true.
I remember fucking. I forgot which girl fucking. I was saying this, and they're like, "You playing an instrument?" I was like, "What the fuck?"
What? What do you
Yeah.
mean? Because you're what? Wait, what? What does she mean?
I wasn't even big. Like, I wasn't even big, so I don't know. But
No, I'm hopefully none of Forrest's girls see this, but dude, man got a schedule, bro. Like I'll come. I mean, he's like, oh wait, can we eat dinner early? It got at 5 p.m.
got like a bunch of alerts.
Yeah, literally a schedule, bro. He's got like appointments for them, and then after he's like, oh, I gotta go. I have to go. I have to do work or something, and then right after he's like, hops on with the next girl. You know, multiple girls and calling and shit.
No. It's not like that anymore. Not like that anymore.
Not anymore. Oh shit! Oh.
I mean, I told Justin and Chris knows. So I don't know. I have a good feeling about like this girl right now, but like
Oh, she bad too, though. She bad, man. Michael Jackson bad too, man.
like
Yeah, what
like
you talking about? Oh man.
Okay.
Justin and Anna and like you guys were able to you guys are like living together, like you're like a couple, and like that's like I've never even gotten to like past like a month, so like
It's
like
really
seeing-
just about the right person. It's not anything
like-
about you or the other person. It's just the chemistry in between.
like it gives me hope that like people do find like good people on like dating apps and online.
Of course.
I know it's like common tale where it's like, I mean, every movie is like this giant breakup movie. Every song is like a breakup song and all of that. Like, people still get married. People still have kids. Like, love is
Y'all trying to
just
get
because it's not in the media doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So don't
Are
worry.
y'all trying to get married though? Have kids?
Have you
Y'all
guys
talk
had that
about
talk?
that? I talk about that with my girl all the time.
God,
bro.
fuck kids. Man. Wait, no, pause. no, wait. God, no, don't fucking say this shit. No,
Don't
like,
sniff
I
it.
fucking
hate kids, man. Like,
Why,
just have
man?
siblings.
Imagine a little you, bro, benching and shit.
Okay, no, that, yeah, that I can.
And
But
just
not,
do and
I
do.
can't see myself in like fucking 10 years, 20 years having a kid.
How about a married? How about like a married?
Or adopting.
Married, maybe. Like, Like
about you,
I
Anna?
I've never like I don't know because I don't know, like my family, like I believe all of Asian families, you got to get like the parents permission almost, but I think with me, like this generation, a lot of us, like the parents don't really even care anymore. Like it's like I think the parents have like been more less conservative, I guess. So like you don't have to have this background, you know, to do this, like to marry my daughter or something. Like. So I don't know, like because I was raised by my grandparents ever since I was little, so that is on the back of my mind, is you know making them happy. I guess like old people do, like you know want to see their like you know children you know marry and you know have their own life. So that's a consideration, but I think I can already guess what will you stand on this.
I mean, I fucking love kids, bro. I just love them.
Mm,
I'm a big kids person because I'm a kid myself, you know.
right.
It's weird though, because like I still like I remember up until I was like 18, 19, I was still like mess around with little kids, and I realized it's kind of like I shouldn't be because like society doesn't really see that, right? Not messing around in anything weird, but like
All right, click it.
yeah, with all that shit.
Man, we fell in that trap. Man. Like,
Oh shit, let's go on YouTube, bro. I'm not a pedophile, bro. I like what I mean by is like just say like I coached a little bit of rugby program, like coached a little like
oh,
helped coach this sports Beijing stuff, and it's just I think they're precious, man, and I think in all honesty, to each their own. For me, I'm very much so like pro adoption. Like I don't know about I want a kid. I don't know about like having kids, like my own kids. Especially because it's like I think it's all up to like just say Julie's my future wife. We want to have kids. Like it's up to her to
right.
bear a child, you know. And
Yeah.
I think adopting for me would be just as good as having my own kids.
Right.
Yeah, I
That's what
kind of
people-
thought that too. Like, just because I'm a woman and it's like you're supposed to have kids, like even if it's not talked about, it's like you're gonna have kids one day. And it's like for me, I don't like little kids, but I like older kids that you can like talk to. You know what I mean? If you skip like 5 years or whatever. But also it's like this thought of like labor isn't easy. A lot of people die, like stuff like that. So it's not something I take lightly, I guess.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, like you, I guess through the years, your stance on this changes.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, I don't know. Like my viewpoints before is basically a 180 from now, but I guess the more you go through shit, the more you realize, I guess. But
Yeah, we're almost like too young to even think about stuff. Cause it's like we don't even have like jobs. Like I don't even know if I'll ever have a job. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? You're gonna have a job, bro.
yeah, man, you worked at Panda Express.
Yeah. I'd be cashing out. Okay, Panda pays well, but it freaking sucks to work there.
Well, I mean, do you at least get to take home some orange chicken at the end of the day, man?
No, you can't take it home, but you can eat it there.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm eating that shit
Yeah.
straight out, like not straight off.
Start a bowl.
Yeah.
The moment you fucking.
But I was on like I guess you could call it a cut. I was like always on a cut. I didn't diet well, but like I didn't eat anything there while I worked there for like months.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's hard.
that's discipline.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you make the food, you kind of get grossed out by it a little bit. It's not gross. It's just like, oh, we're doing this again. Like,
All right, let's heat that pan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like just cut the rat in half. Get the cockroaches, the bag of cockroaches.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's hard work.
It seems like any service industry, dude. That's so tough. Props to anyone doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, all of it's hard. I think Panda is particularly hard because you get paid $12 an hour to start, which is good. But like, if you get a 10-minute break, which you're allowed to have, you're lucky if you spend the whole 10 minutes not doing something else because there's just that much stuff they make you do.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Yeah.
At this point, like we're not doing it for chicks. Like
You used to do it for girls, bro.
used to, of course, but
Oh, yeah.
it always came like as a benefit, but me myself, like I didn't want to like look skinny as fuck and like get bullied all the time, I guess.
You got bullied, bro?
Oh yeah, first day here in ISB.
What the fuck happened? Did I
I
bully
got
you?
food thrown on me. Like
Who?
I ain't gonna reveal no names, but like
Ooh,
the
man.
motherfucker was throwing food on me. But,
Ooh, bro.
Wait, really?
yeah.
White motherfucker?
No.
Mexican?
But
Was it
no,
CT?
Asian. But
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna stop there. But we cool now. But you know, first day.
Tyshawn.
No, not Tyshawn.
Sang did it?
Oh, you know, Sang actually used to bully me. That's
Oh,
what
what?
Sang like
Yeah.
I had math with him, and he would tell me to shut the fuck up. Like
Which
Dude.
is ironic because now you like fucking kill him on like.
yeah, I
everything.
like. Yeah, like think about like Sang used to bully me, like actually bully. I doubt he remembers.
That's fucked up.
He probably remembers.
bro.
I don't know, probably, but that's when I was like, shit, like I need to get my shit together. Like I'm 100 pounds, like yo, like any of you can throw me like a fucking javelin if you want to, like shit, like. But I remember like the first time I had the courage to go to the school gym.
Which, we go upper or lower, man?
The upper, because I was
Dude,
scared.
lower is scary. Yeah, lower is
Nah,
You
scary.
were always down there. I was like, oh
Fine,
shit,
bro.
there's big motherfuckers down there.
Bro, the big motherfuckers is the motherfuckers that are crying while they're beating their meat, and their
Yeah.
biceps are big, but they're beating their meat.
I don't even say
It's
that. I don't even know about that.
Like, you know, it's sad, man. Those are down. That's the
Play
truth.
like a sad song.
We just want more friends down there. Come be my friend.
Oh no.
Literally.
Yeah, no, definitely. The fucking hell, that's so fucking accurate. But I was so scared. I was so scared. I started with like 5-pound dumbbells,
Oh.
and then I was like, yo, shit, like I can't keep on buying dumbbells. So I went to the upper stairs gym, and CT was there. And CT was like, what the fuck are you doing with 5 pounds? It was like, bro, I'm just trying to fucking lift, man. And then, like after that class, like we had personal fitness, and CT was like, CT was talking to people, fucking, I think it was Nick Hornyblow. It's like,
Oh, God.
bro,
Wait,
Bro.
is that really his last name?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
so sad. Oh,
He's
no.
like, bro, you're not gonna believe it. Justin's lifting like 8-pound dumbbells and having a sweat. I'm like, but like, it's just like fucking more and more people like, the more you try, the more people like try to fucking like, you know, talk shit on you.
Oh, facts, bro.
And I guess I don't know. It's a miracle like fucking like went through with this shit, because like I was getting more like fucking bullied trying to lift than like not lifting at all.
Man, why did you never approach me, man? I would have. You came too late. Like, you came when you're already massive.
No. I was.
You gotta work your way up. You go from like home gym to real gym to the good part of the gym.
Yeah, like I told you before. Like I remember it was my fucking first assembly, freshman year. No, not freshman. Sophomore
Damn,
year.
bro.
Yeah, you were like arm wrestling Jed, like.
Oh,
remember
yes,
that?
I remember that.
I was a stupid ass like skinny ass kid, fucking wearing the lanyard on my fucking neck. I was like, oh shit, that guy is fucking huge. I was like, how the fuck do you look like that? I don't know.
Wasn't that big, bro?
No, like to me, I was 100 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking 5'9", 5'10", 100 pounds. It's fucking anorexic. But I was like, shit, like, damn, this is no way. No fucking way would I ever dare like, approach this man. Like this beast. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
Chris, you were super intimidating, Chris.
Nah, I just wanted friends, man.
Oh, no.
but yeah, like fucking hell, just I feel like it's a blessing, I guess. Like at first I had no idea that like we would even fucking like be acquaintances.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like through all this shit, I guess I'm really thankful that bitch broke up with me, I guess. Like
I'm
it
gonna
made
say
a lot
it now because
Yeah.
I don't really like her face, man.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're just saying that because I'm here, but it's okay.
No. I remember we had this talk.
Anna, your face. I'm gonna be dead honest and objectively, like your
Right.
face is another league compared to her face, man.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, fucking no. But yeah, like I guess through all that bullshit, like it's all worth it in the end, I guess.
Sometimes I gotta lose to upgrade.
Yeah.
Big upgrades, bro. And you shredded, bro. Come on.
He's living.
You're living, bro. Except for the hunger that you feel every single day.
Yeah.
No, but he has some like really good recipes. Like I've been dieting before, and I wish I would have known the recipes he eats because they're like solid.
Yeah, make like a fucking like a 10-inch pizza, like full cheese, fucking. It's only 400 calories.
What?
It's crazy.
Full
right?
cheese.
Like you use fat-free mozzarella. It's 45 calories for like almost a whole bag.
Is fat-free mozzarella like
Versus
disgust?
dying.
Dude, it tastes. I can't taste the difference. Like I have and she haven't. She can't taste.
I
Difference.
can't taste different.
You make the crust out of egg whites and like coconut flour. Like you just gotta get creative with this shit so you can stick with it. You know. Like,
Yeah.
There's diet and there's a lifestyle, so you gotta really like, pinpoint like, I'm not gonna do this long term, or I'm just a fucking yo-yo man, like fat 1 year, like lean 1 year, just mess your hormones up. So I don't know, like, yeah, like especially like I feel like the years prior, like your year and before, it basically set a standard for like a lot of the guys my grade, I guess. It's like a lot of like people work out, and not a lot like work out our grade anymore.
Yeah.
And plus with all like the ideal male physique and shit, like you gotta be like 200 pounds shredded, like yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I think,
man.
but yeah.
I mean, you guys work out a lot more than anybody at my school who's a guy did. Like, the only people who would weight train were people who did a sport because they had to, but it wasn't like a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, training culture was interesting at ISB, at least for my year and above. But is it weird living with her parents? You call them mom and dad now?
No.
Damn, like it's pretty hard.
What do you mean?
We have a specific situation.
Yeah.
You sleep separate rooms, right?
No. Like
oh, what? What's the issue, man? You get the cuddles and stuff.
You can fucking.
So we live like with my mom and my grandma, and my grandma's having some memory loss issues, so that's like a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's more like it's fucked up to say, but it's kind of like a major hindrance, like because like me, like when I'm not cutting, like I'm sure like I can fucking make conversations, but me myself, I'm still introvert. I don't really like talking, but especially when I'm on a diet, 1,600 calories, probably 50 grams carb. Yeah. I don't want to talk first thing in the morning. And her grandma, I guess she's lonely.
Yeah.
She would just always stay in the kitchen where I would be. She would wait there for people to come for conversation to happen. Like, it's sad, but like
it's true.
When it happens every single day, like I would the moment I would step a foot in the kitchen, she would run downstairs to fucking
like sprint, like, fucking
yeah.
Noise.
The moment I open the fridge.
Nani? How are you so fast, grandma?
That's literally her great grandma's name, Nani.
Nani.
Yeah.
No, you want to talk about white people, like
the fucking Mima. Like,
okay, I will tell you my white family name order: Nana, Nani, Nai Nai. That is my white family order.
Hey, Nai Nai on the same level?
Yeah. She spoke Chinese for a little bit. So.
Oh, that's dope.
Taiwan.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
She didn't
even know. She didn't know. She was like, wait. She's like, oh, that's a cool coincidence. I was like, no.
wow. I'm like,
Wait, there's your great. So you have so many. Wait, what? Great grandma is still.
well, okay, my great grandma died this year, but she lived to be like 94.
Wow.
Wow.
But yeah, which is really cool. I think I'm like lucky to experience that. You know what I mean? Because some people don't even get to meet like their grandparents. So for me to have like a 4-gen like pictures is kind of cool.
That's so cool.
Whoa.
Well, my family lives long.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, but you can fart in one room and fucking the second floor the other way they can hear it like that. That's
Yeah.
like
The thing about my house is like you can hear everything.
So
Like
no,
it might be muffled.
no clapping, right?
It'd be tough though.
so like once we were doing it and her fucking dog just barged through the door.
Yeah, he scared the shit out of us.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. But like, this is this dog. I was like, what the
Yeah, and if you don't know my dog, he's like the goofiest dog that's ever been created. Like,
oh, this stupid ass dog walked in like it was his fucking whole house. or something.
no, he walked like almost in between. He was like,
Yeah.
"Excuse me." He's so, like he's like a pompous dog. Oh, I fucking love him.
But like I don't know. Wait, Forrest,
Yeah.
wait. When you lived here, like, did
Yeah,
you
tell me that.
experience fucking bugs, like really nasty ass bugs?
Like,
I remember there was a lot of mosquitoes,
Yeah.
like in the summertime.
No, like fucking like big shit. Like, so basically, I have like the biggest bug phobia. Like,
Yeah.
come
I would
on,
literally
man.
like vomit in my mouth if I see something really
Dang.
fucking gross.
It's tough.
There was this one night, fucking, I was doing back. I think it was the night we after I played Minecraft, it was like 4 a.m. or some shit.
Like, I was
I
like, why are you
I was
going to
doing
work out?
row. Yeah, I was doing rows, so I sat on the floor. Like, I just had this fucking weird feeling, so I turned around, like this is garage dark as shit.
Yeah.
I see this fucking, I think it's a hand or something just there. Like, it was fucking like, it almost looked like a fucking hand.
Oh god.
And the shit started running towards me.
It's big. We found a second one.
What was it? What was it though?
I'll
You
show
guys
the picture,
identify it?
like, but like,
Wait, it is a camelback grasshopper. I think that is its name.
but like the fucking thing. So I was so fucking scared. I threw a fucking plate on it, like a fucking 15-pound plate, directly on it.
It died.
It just
Took it
walks
off.
off.
It didn't even get squashed. Like, it just died. Like, that's how big it was.
It got like it died internally. It didn't get crushed.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
so. Oh,
And then I tried
Yeah.
to peel it off the floor, right?
oh.
So
Yeah.
you know those cardboard postcards? You know those postcards like the waxy, like hard.
Yeah.
I tried to peel it off. It fucking bent the cardboard, and the whole thing just, I can't even like. It was basically like flapping. Like, I can't even fucking like peel it off.
Yeah, it's a lot of
we-
protein right there.
We've had
So-
some bad bugs this year. But also, for reference,
It
the garage was
fucking-
never used.
Oh.
This is
God.
literally how big it was. This is
That's pretty
how
big.
big it was.
That's pretty nasty, bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
like fucking hell. Like, I was like, what the fuck is that? And then like the second one came, and like, fucking
Yeah,
hell.
he woke me up and I used to play softball, so I killed that shit in one strike, you know what I'm saying? Just fucking
Oh, shit.
I never read that these things actually run and jump onto
They
you
do.
and bite you.
Oh,
If
God.
you feel threatened.
So their legs are huge. And the second one I was awake for and Justin wanted me to get closer to it. And I was like, hell no, it's got some big boy legs. I am not getting near that shit. And I kid you not, we got like floor polish or whatever because we didn't have bug spray. We
Oh
polished
shit.
it and it jumped 3 feet towards us. And that's when I killed it because I was like, oh hell no. But like
That's
it was this
scary.
close to us.
Ew.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, like.
But we
fucking-
got rid of them. Like we did some measures and we got rid of them.
But like, yeah, I'll be just laying in the bed, and you know those house centipedes. Like, one just fucking crawled by me.
Oh, I hate house centipedes,
On the
dude. They're
fucking
so
bed.
scary.
oh my gosh, those are scary.
So there was a period of time, like, I basically didn't even want to go in the garage or gym. Like, I
Yeah.
was so fucking like, like gross out.
Yeah. I mean, our garage, like, we cleaned it out the year before, but we didn't use it. So it's not like, bugs left like they do. So that was like a shift. But now we got it. We got like bug zappers and shit. We taking care of it. You still don't like it though.
Yeah, no.
You don't like it.
Yeah, but living here is just like so fucking. I don't know, like.
It's like peaceful or stressful. There's no in between.
Yeah. So
But that's just this personal house, like given dynamics and nature.
Yeah, there's a lot of like white people shit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like they they have family dinners and shit. Like I don't know like what to do.
Man,
Like-
what do you mean?
I don't make hella good food. It's hella good, but like hella high in
We
calories.
cook.
So
That sounds fire, bro.
do I join you guys or like? But I have to stay on my like deficit, so I have to eat what I always eat. So just the culture difference and everything. But
Well, what do you guys? What's the dinner look like? Like, what's the good food?
and they got
Missing
some
out on?
fucking mashed potato and gravies, bison burgers, and
My family, okay,
shepherd's
as far
pie.
as white families go, we're pretty like diverse with what we eat, I would say. Like we get some Middle Eastern, like couscous, I think is what it is. I
Whoa,
don't know if couscous is Middle
never
Eastern.
heard of that.
We eat it.
It's the shit. It's just the stuff that
It's the
I
stuff.
don't know.
Like my mom, she'll like to experiment with other foods that she finds. So like we haven't eaten much experimental food here because we just eat by ourselves now. But like ordinarily, it's like bison, like
Wow, that's so cool.
French fries. That's the white person shit right there.
Bison's fucking
Bison.
protein.
Yeah. But yeah, this is pretty hard. But I'm happy. Like Forrest, you seem to fit in pretty easily. Damn man, showing the gains.
Oh, low.
Showing the damn
It's
gains.
hot. It's hot. No gains.
I mean, you really fucking got big. God damn. What the
Really? No. I have a really bad tan.
At least you don't have a mask tan line.
A mask? Oh,
Bro, you
Yeah.
people actually get that?
Yeah, I've seen like 3 on TikTok, like through Instagram. You know what I mean?
Because you're not on TikTok, right?
I'm not on TikTok. I'm like,
Man, didn't you fucking have TikTok? I said
Yeah, bro. I got some
no.
fucking TikToks, bro. Did I send them to you?
send some talks.
Excuse my language.
Did I send you some of them?
Yeah. They're works of art, man.
Which one did I send you? The Germans one?
The incest one. Like,
The incest one.
Oh, God.
that was fucking golden. I fucking die.
I should do some more of those things, man.
Dude, don't let your university catch you doing that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking politically incorrect.
Julie made a TikTok. I don't know how to feel about it, bro.
Oh, for real?
He's emotionally conflicted.
Yeah, dude, she does the dances and stuff. And she's like, we have to do this dance together. I'm like,
Yeah.
I try to be.
asked him, and he will not do it. He would rather die,
Yeah.
which is okay. It's his choice, but like sad.
We want to do the one where it's like the girl comes and she's like they're rolling on my wrist and then the guy walks out
Oh, the one where
with like
clothes are switched.
I was like, fucking hell. Like, I'm
no,
this
it's
to
not
be-
that. It's not that one. It's another one where it's like it's kind of like that, but there's no like it's not like the flip shit. It's just like told my man's I'm gonna buy him a PS5 and then like
Oh yeah.
wow. So I don't even know, man, but
Well, we're
if
waiting.
you're happy, then I'll do it.
yeah, man, fucking, that's the biggest L you'll ever take.
What do you mean? You're on
Hell
TikTok?
no, man.
I only got
Fuck
to
that
do
shit.
Justin's makeup once, and that was the best day of my life.
Oh, is it the when you were like Aquaman?
No, she fucking made
He wouldn't let me do his makeup then. I only did the tats.
Hey, that was so good. That was so impressive.
Yeah.
Like she like did my face. Fucking hell.
He won't let me do it again. I keep asking.
Aquaman, bro.
Aquaman.
Oh yeah, she drew that shit with Sharpie. Like it took me
I
4
did.
days to fucking like
Jeez,
Not
dude.
anything else.
yeah. fucking hell. It took like from like 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
We literally did not sleep
Yeah.
until like 8 a.m. on Halloween or after Halloween, and we were just like, we are not fucking going to class. We will be dead.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's kind of
Was it just for the
goals.
photos?
That's for the photos. Gotta do it for the gram. You know what I
But
mean?
like that time, like I think it was first semester, like I just because of that breakup bullshit, it fucked me up so much. I didn't go to class for like 2 weeks. I just didn't go like for the rest of the fucking semester. So I got like I was on fucking probation, but second semester I got like a 4.0 or 3.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We had to get some like
something like that, but
academic counselor like appointments.
yeah,
but we fixed it.
but yeah, at that point I was like, you know, I'll do it for the fucking gram. Whatever. Take the fucking.
Yeah, it's just me being like, please, like, let me do your tax. Cause I like I think it was on our, like, one of our first couple dates or whatever. I did like, he slept over at my place and I did tats on him because he was still sleeping. I did that like twice and he was like, you have to keep doing these. So I was like, let me do it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Wait,
it's my thing.
Wait, Chris, you got tats, right?
I just got one,
Beijing,
man. Just one right here. Julie, actually, my girlfriend, I mean, that's her major. She does like design and illustration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, she actually designed one for me to get like a sleeve like on here. So I might do that. I don't know.
Cool.
Oh, well, you Forrest.
No, I want tats definitely in the future.
Yeah, I can see
like
that.
maybe this winter if I can. But like I'm debating. I want to either go like single, like piece to piece and just connect it, or I might just like do like a full thing out, plan it out. But
cool, but if they're not like big enough, you can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
I do have to warn you, like, for me, I'm not getting tats till like I know I'm fucking done growing. Like, just like, you know,
like, a bit of Michael.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, you still got like good gains. Like it, like
Bruh.
if you hit it hard this year.
Bruh, I got no. Dude, I'm fucking short, dude. I'm not growing. And my gains.
No, I mean like width, like muscle width.
because the tats was like stretch, right?
Yeah, especially for you, Forrest. Like, you got a good year to milk out a shit ton of good games if you like stay consistent on this. So
that's fair.
I don't know, like, yeah, for me, I would just wait a bit, like, for myself. Like, to get like tats, but I don't.
What are your tats gonna look like, Justin?
Probably shit to just enhance my fucking muscles.
They're gonna be geometric. I already know that. Like, he likes the like.
I like that Rich Piana shit, man. Like, like the fucking like.
He was so tatted.
Right? Like not the rest of the bullshit, but like the ones he had originally, like that shit, like it just enhanced everything and it had
I had like under the tricep, I think.
Before he fucking shoved like fucking plastic bags in there.
He did it okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what about you, Anna?
I thought about it, but like I passed out so easy that it's not even funny. Like he was getting a shot. And I was like, I'm going to be the best girlfriend. I'm going to sit in with him. I'm going to hold his hand, knowing full well that I am, like, going to pass out likely. And so she, like, starts cleaning off the needle, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I pass out, like, right after I leave the door. And, like, I can't do needles is basically the story.
The moment I opened the door, the bitch was like,
oh no! You fell over.
I literally.
No, she's literally on the chair like this. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, my mom like me. But that's what I mean. Like, I can't even stand watching other people like with needles. So it's like the chances of getting a tattoo, it would have to be tiny as hell, like a tiny little flower. I don't know.
And you want the fucking squash plankton on the bottom of your foot?
Yes. Okay, so you know that meme where it's like plankton is squished?
Yeah.
Put it on my foot with Sharpie, and I want it like real time. It's not gonna happen, but I want it. It's just a good.
Take like an anesthesiologist with you and knock you out.
Yeah.
The forget me
I
stick.
agree.
The fucking forget me stick.
Yeah, it's just like
It's not too bad in all honesty. Like you don't need to look at it either. It depends. Low-key, like is not like my Julie has fucking so many tats. She's really tatted up. Yeah, she's like 7 or 8. So
I respect people with tattoos.
But
I
didn't she
like
get like
that.
a goldfish or something? Like she posted on her story. Was that her?
I don't think so. I mean, she has a sunflower on like her like left top shoulder blade back here, and then she has a bunch of small like pieces on her like legs, here, and then like on her arm and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think like if for you, I don't know if the phobia is like looking at the needle, but you don't need to look, or is it? Do you feel like it's like feeling it too? It's like
For
scary.
me, like, so my dad has the same thing kind of go on. With him, it sucks because he's diabetic, so he has to go anyways.
Oh
But
shit!
like he like the concept of a needle around him is just like, eh.
That's just
Restart.
fucking sucks.
It sucks. It really does. I mean, I have like 6, like I still get shots and I still get my blood drawn, but it's like I gotta do a lot of mental preparing to get in there.
Oh jeez.
It's weird because it's like I don't look at it, but like if you know when you can sense something's around you and you're like, I'm gonna fucking bolt out of this room right now. I'm not into it at all.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's really weird. Like, have you guys
Well,
ever passed out before?
I
1 time, 2 times maybe.
Once?
Okay, from rugby, right?
I mean, 1 time from like squats, I think. A little bit,
Okay.
or the 1 time was deadlift or squats, but passed out a little bit. Other time was just being just fucked up, like a knee to the head.
Oh yeah, how's
Rugby,
your...
all right, this concussion doesn't really count as a pass out, right?
Yeah, it does. If you fucking...
It's different. It's like damage.
No, it doesn't matter how long like it takes.
Is pass out like you're like and then you wake up and you're like what?
No, passing out is like, at least for me.
Well, fuck, you
I
gotta wake up, then you're dead.
But I remember, like, I passed out before and I saw like some sort of city or whatever. You could see whatever. But the second time I didn't fully pass out, so it's like the back of my head got really hot and it started going up, and I was like, I can't see anything.
Oh jeez.
That's what I think passing out is, at least.
God damn, what the fuck? You never told me that.
Dang.
Oh my god. Okay, so he got his shots, right? Like both. He got a lot, and he's carrying me around. Like we went shopping afterwards. And I was like, do this. I feel bad.
Yeah, I felt like I did like 300 fucking like
Yeah.
like lateral raises, fucking
Uh,
yo, I look swole though. Like, I got some fucking oil injecting there. God damn.
Yeah.
I can relate to you, Anna. Like, last time, so I had to get some shots to go to university in
Right.
California, right? Or like anywhere, right? They make you take shots. And then I remember like just feeling super lightheaded, like before and then after. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you like pass out, or was it just like, whoa?
No, like I sat up and then I was like, nope, I'm going back down.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
after.
the first time that I passed out, it was just like, oh, well, it's gross. I was getting my blood drawn and she burst my vein or something.
Oh,
Like something
fuck,
happened.
dude.
Oh no, blood drawn is
Stop. Okay, stop. Like I told you before, hell no.
So basically,
no.
I was just like, okay, I'm out, and I like swooped over the table. I don't remember that because I was like, wrong turn.
I mean, I passed out from pain like one or 2 times, and 1 time was when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. They didn't put me under because I went by myself.
What?
Yeah, so I was conscious for that whole fucking thing, man. They did anesthesia, but it was way longer. They had to like triple shot me in the end because I started to feel it. And the thing is, like, mine weren't out, so they had to like cope in my gum and dig it out and like hammer out pieces of it. And I remember that was fucking painful. But the worst part was actually the next day, I went to hit the gym with like hopped up on painkillers.
Oh yeah.
Chest and lateral raises. Then from the pressure, the stitches popped in my mouth, and then I went to the bathroom and yacked, and then I went back home, and then I just died in bed. And I slept for like 10 hours in the middle of the day, having like a cold, like a fever and shit.
That's insane.
That's like super
Is
fucked.
that even like legal to do? With
It's not. I don't
like
think
that?
it's legal. Like,
That's hardcore. That's admirable. That's hardcore.
I
Anything,
salute you.
That's
anything
hardcore.
no, dude, I don't think it was legal, man. The fucking person I went to was like, it was one of those Chinese doctors you go in, it's a little sus, you know?
No.
They're like, your insurance cover? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I thought that it was just to check. I thought we were just gonna brief and like, all right, I'm gonna come back next Friday. Like, no, we have everything set up. You do now. I'm like,
oh shit.
all right, fuck it. I'm like, the Uber was expensive. So I was like, fuck it. All right, let's just do it. Yeah.
That's really insane.
No
Yeah,
one
I
was there to
thought-
carry me home.
I should do.
For your wisdom teeth?
Yeah, I think I have all 4, which is unfortunate.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because, like, I mean, so I have, like, my insurance, I'm not sure which parent it comes from. So I don't know, how to set an appointment properly. But,
Yeah, I mean,
I feel.
really, yeah.
I feel.
It's hard. I don't get, like, I mean, I'm going into marketing, but as of now, I don't get most business stuff, which is ironic.
what do you mean? Most business stuff, like,
Like, like I can do textbook stuff pretty well, but when it comes to like setting like doctor's appointments and going through more like
oh
insurance
yeah,
stuff in the business process, I'm like, dog, I have no idea what you want. Like,
yeah, they
I'll
don't
give
teach
you
you that.
paper.
Yeah, I feel
But I
that.
think like that's just kind of our generation. Like, none of us really got taught how to do actual stuff.
Yeah, I think in all honesty, a lot of things are still like pen and paper, but we're just so
Yeah.
used to digitalized stuff that we're like, we forget about just say like tax forms and shit. Like,
Yeah.
my parents keep every single receipt and
Yeah.
like they'll like add that up to like just say like the financials and stuff, but I always just throw my shit away. I don't even
Yeah.
fucking look at my receipt.
Yeah.
Like, where was our tax class?
Yeah, we're just lacking this whole thing.
Hopefully we get it.
All right, well, I gotta call my girlfriend, man. So,
Have
Man,
fun.
that's sweet.
man, this is
Yeah.
a long ass podcast. These are like 5 episodes.
Have
Yeah,
fun.
I'll break it up.
Yeah, you can
Well-
just split this in the fucking
Yeah.
We'll have like the Anna episode too. It's like interviewing or like talking with Justin and Anna. Vienna.
Yeah, you gotta chop this up. It's way too long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, super nice talking to you and meeting you, Anna. It's so nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
We'll meet up in Beijing someday. Or
Yeah,
some-
actually.
All right.
Yeah. Well, it's been nice
All
talking
right.
to you guys.
Deuces. Bye bye.
All right.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna end the meeting.
Oh.
Ooh,
Wait,
oh,
hold on.
shit.
Thumbnail. We all need flex, though.
Yeah, let's go flex. Fucking.
Wait, I have the worst lighting, man. Y'all got the good lighting, dog.
Hey, go get the lighting, man. Before we fucking.
Ah, that's bad lighting, dude.
Click.
Dang, bro.
Okay.
Gun show.
Ah.
Fucking weird glue spread. Fucking. Oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh wait, he got
Peace.
proud. No, this is a thumbnail.
He died.
Chris gone. All right. Take care. Good night.
It's been fun talking to you. All right.
Bye.